The first thing I will show you is how to make some simple changes to make things bigger on the screen. In this example, I am using the Notes app for reading and writing, and although I am pinching to enlarge information, nothing is happening. So to make the changes, what I need to do is to go into Settings, Accessibility, Display and Text Size. So if I press my home button, and down here I go into Settings, so I click on Settings. Then from General I go to Accessibility, and here you can see it here, Display and Text Size. So there are options to do things like make text bold for maybe subtle changes and for button shapes. So these, you can see there's an underline under the accessibility at the top, and also there's things for labels. So I encourage you to sort of experiment with these buttons to see what differences they make. But what we're going to do is go into larger text. So if we go into larger text, and what we can do straight away is just increase this. So you can see even in accessibility, things are getting bigger. So if I go back to the Notes app now, you can see the text is much bigger. So let's go back into Settings, and let's also use the other option that was there. So let's go back into Accessibility, Display and Text Size. And this time what we want to do is to go back into larger text, and we want to click this button up here, larger accessibility sizes. So that means now we can actually really make things bigger. So this won't work on all apps, it will work mostly on Apple type apps, but again it's worth exploring and experimenting and see what it will work with. Also notice as I scroll up and down the page how the text has wrapped on the page, so that you're not having to go horizontal left and right. So everything is nice and easy to read. One thing to notice though is that when I go back to the desktop, nothing's actually changed on the desktop. So the icons are still quite small, the text is still quite small. So the next thing we'll look at is how we can make changes to the desktop and other items on the iPad.